Hi there, my name is Comet and welcome to my cosmic corner of the internet where we discuss all things astrology. And today, Venus return, what it is and how you can celebrate. You'll see within this video a little vlog of how I spent my Venus return, and I wanted to share how you can find your Venus return, why it's important, and how you can celebrate, and as well as get some ideas from how I spent mine. If you wouldn't mind though, keep in the back of your mind throughout the course of this video if there's something that you learn, or you smile, or you cringe, or anything of the above. If you wouldn't mind dropping a like, subscribe, only if I've earned it, comment something down below fun, and I would really appreciate it. Those little nudges are what keep me going as a content creator, and so I just really appreciate it and I'm so grateful. Without further ado, let's get into Venus return. So your Venus return occurs once a year. So if you're like panicking, like, oh my gosh, I never knew about Venus return, fear not. You might have one coming up that you could celebrate. And what that means, it's when Venus returns to the natal degree it was located at the moment that you were born. So what you'll need to do, this is a interactive video, is pull up your birth chart, or if it's on an app, I recommend the app Nuit, or you can just Google birth chart, look at the number next to your Venus, okay? So in this example, let's say Venus is at 16 degrees. I think mine's at 16. Is it at 16? Hold on, pausing as I figure out my own life because I am a flop astrologer. Pause. That moment when she don't know her own Venus degree. But hey, this is why we have Nuit. This is why we have it on our phone. Okay, so in the advanced section of the app, you can scroll down and you'll see all of these numbers. I was right, my instincts were right. My Venus is at 16 degrees. Hopefully you can see that. Otherwise, I'll just add a little screen cap. Yeah, so you're gonna wanna memorize that particular number. Got it? Okay. Now, what you'll need to do is consult an ephemeris. And I think I'm saying that right. My problem is just with life and with astrology is that I'm a reader. So when you read things, you're not great at pronunciation because you've just had to read them your whole life. So yeah, I think it's called ephemeris, but this is the spelling. I'll put it on the screen and you'll just look up for the year. And so basically what I do is I find the Venus little symbol, I put the symbol here, look down the Venus table until you find Venus is at your exact Venus degree and sign. So for me, I saw that my Venus is at 16 degrees Pisces. I would go down until I find in the table Venus at 16 degrees Pisces. So if you, like me, notice when you're going down looking for your Venus degree that you can't find your exact number, go with the day prior. So in my case, it went from 15 degrees Pisces to 17 degrees Pisces. When it says 17 degrees Pisces, that's saying at the beginning of that day, Venus had already ingressed into 17 degrees Pisces, insinuating that it entered 16 degrees Pisces, which is my Venus placement, the day prior. Hope that makes sense. Also want to say that the website Astrology calculates it for you. So if you don't want to do it old school, I think it's kind of cool to do it old school, but if you don't want to, you could go there and it'll give you the exact date. Take that date, write it in your planner because you're going to want to celebrate your Venus return, and here is why. You are setting the next cycle of what you want from your Venus during your Venus return. Venus is the planet of love, of money, of beauty, of luxury, of anything in life that we adore. So if you want a year of love, you're setting the cycle for it on that day. And I'm a really big proponent of co-creative astrology. I think a lot of these transits we can work with in order to magnify what we want into our lives. So with Venus return, it's really a great time to be like, what do I want from Venus this year? What Venus energy do I want to call in? If you want a year of leisure, take the day off, do things that you enjoy, spend time in the sunshine. If you want a year of love and you haven't met anyone, romance yourself that day, take yourself on a date, watch romantic movies, listen to romantic music. If you want a year of beauty, get your hair cut, get a facial. Or if you want more money, like do things that make you feel abundant. So here is the vlog of how I spent my Venus return, meant to give you some ideas of how you can celebrate yours. Definitely consider what you want, from Venus for the next year. It's really such a beautiful yearly opportunity to just reflect on what you want from your life and to celebrate truly that start of your next Venus cycle. And I've noticed since I started celebrating, I really started to get the manifestations that I wanted. Like on the year that I met my boyfriend on my Venus return, I did what I just shared. Like I romance myself, I took myself on a date, all of those things. And then I, met him shortly after. So just saying, I really do believe it works. And cue the footage of how I spent my Venus return.
Good morning. It is March 10th, 2021, aka my Venus return, when Venus returns to 16 degrees Pisces. Start the day by making the bed, doing some yoga, because that's what I want from my Venus. I want to take care of my body. I want to feel good, and yoga makes me feel like I'm glowing. Such a beautiful way to start the day. I made overnight oats, which are tricky because you need to know the night before that you're going to want them the next morning, but I'm trying to bring in the energy of being a little bit more mindful about what it is that I'm eating, making sure I'm eating nutritious foods, things of that nature. And I dined on my patio just to bask in the sunshine as it temporarily came out. Misted my figs. I'm a very good fig mom. And I made a playlist of the songs that make me feel luxurious, romantic, glamorous, leisurely, all of the feelings that I want to bring into my Venus return. Now, your day will look differently based on your goals and ideals. So for me, I really want to work on my skincare and just taking care of myself in general. I'm typically so busy working that's just sort of what goes wayside. So you'll see me do a enhanced skincare routine because I really wanted to set this new Venus cycle, taking really good care of myself, doing this facial steamer, which is so relaxing. I don't think it's that great for you, honestly, but I absolutely love it. And then I put on this pharmacy honey potion mask, which is absolutely amazing. And if anyone knows what song I'm lip syncing here, comment below and I'll gift you a free reading if you guess correctly. But yeah, this stuff warms up as you rub it in. So it's just so relaxing, massaging it into you. And then I let this sit for about 20 minutes. Then I followed up with the vitamin C serum, as well as daily greens moisturizer and SPF. Friends, remember to put on your SPF every single day. I did it. I just didn't video it. You're going to have to take my word for it, but that's definitely the sort of energy that I want to bring into this next Venus cycle, is taking care of myself, working to enhance my beauty. And then I got ready. I put on an outfit that made me feel kind of feminine and cute. Then I put on some perfume, which I rarely do. This is Paradise Edition. It's actually so cool. It came with the book of poetry from Rachel Rabbit White. And my Pisces lipstick, of course. I put on my makeup because I want to experiment more with makeup this year. I had a free drink from Starbucks. Gotta love it. So I walked, I grabbed a latte and a scone before heading to my hair appointment. I rarely get my hair done or cut. I think it's been a couple of years, but it really made me feel so confident. I love chatting with other gals at the salon. Then I made my salad after my appointment. Normally, I would say for Venus return, try not to work. It's a day to expand on leisure in your life, but I limited myself to only work on things that inspired me and that I love doing. So my YouTube videos and prepping for a class, an astrology class that I was teaching later that day. So because I love those so much, and that's the sort of energy that I want to bring with me into this next Venus return, I thought that didn't count exactly. I made a cup of tea before teaching class, as I talk very fast and I get very excited. Some honey for the throat. I love spraying this luminous intention setting spray before my class. I taught class. It was amazing. I love my students so much. And I don't know if anyone else is similar, but as soon as I'm done with tasks, I'm like, get this makeup off me. So now you're going to see my nighttime skin routine. Again, yours is going to look different. This is like where I really want my Venus to shine. If you want a lot of money from your Venus, you're going to want to do things that make you feel abundant. Maybe you work a lot, you bring in a lot of money. Maybe that's what you want to focus on in the next year. I just really want to focus on taking better care of my skin. And if I'm doing anything wrong, please let me know. Oh, I put on this eye cream. I love it. It's from one of my clients, Vanessa. If you give your astrologer presents, they will be very happy with yourself. She's a fabulous esthetician. Then, fun fact, I have no idea what language this is in. I have no idea what this stuff is. I think it's a night cream moisturizer because it is more than moisturizing. But yeah, put that on, and then I took a bath with Epsom salts, chamomile green tea, and then I read some poetry, Rachel Rabbit White, which corresponds to the perfume I was wearing earlier. Very romantic, dreamy sort of poetry. Then my boyfriend had made dinner, so of course quality time with him, talking with him, bringing that into my Venus cycle, and we listened to a podcast together and just spent quality time. I like putting on lavender hand cream before I go to bed, and then I read a little bit about money because, bringing in some abundance for the next cycle.
Thank you so much for watching to the end. I really think Venus return is such a beautiful opportunity to celebrate ourselves, celebrate Venus within our lives. And I would love to hear, how do you celebrate your Venus return? If you could comment below, let me know how you celebrated and what you got from your Venus after you celebrated that day. My IG is at Comet Astrology. I post a weekly IGTV called Magic Monday, taking you through the astrology of the week ahead, what you can expect, and how to lean in. And until we meet again, drink lots of water, stay cosmic.